Shark Kim here, coming at you with another episode from ChooseYourRelationships.com off of Love Can't Wait, which can be found on Amazon.com. And the question of the day is, this guy says he's 28 years old, he's married with 2 kids, he lives in Japan, he's been married for 10 years. Damn, we got married early. Married for 10 years. He's in the Navy. He said things have changed since getting married. He's feeling neglect. His wife is not as passionate as she used to be. He's confused about a lot of stuff that she's doing. She doesn't seem like she has the desire or the excitement that she used to have, like in the beginning before they got married. Shit, man, that's pretty common, and that's a common thing in Japan, man. If you get married to a Japanese girl, or if you've been living with a Japanese girl for a long time in Japan, what this guy just sent me, it's not uncommon, really. I mean, look, a lot of Japanese guys, they know how to handle Japanese women. They understand the dynamics much better than us, especially if you're a foreigner living in Japan. So the way I see it is this, my man. You got two options. You can either get a divorce and take care of your kids and have a nice life and just get out of the marriage. Just get out of the marriage and take care of your kids, and you could probably stay in Japan or go back to the States or whatever. But more than likely, you probably wouldn't want to stay close to your kids in Japan, because the kids, your kid's gonna need you. If you're a foreigner. I'm gonna keep it 100. If you have kids with a Japanese girl in Japan, I would highly recommend you stay close to the kids as possible. So you can either get a divorce, stay as close to the kids as possible, or you can do it this way. You can stay married, and whatever you're lacking with your wife, what you said is passion, and you feel a little neglect, whatever that neglect is, whatever you're lacking, get that taken care of elsewhere by another woman. So, in my opinion, if you're married to a Japanese girl, especially if you're married in Japan, especially if you're a foreigner, shit, even some Japanese guys, they experience the same shit. You almost have to have another woman. You have to. Because for most guys, getting married to a Japanese girl, there's a lack of compassion there. And this is something that I hear about it a lot. This is a common thing. This is not unusual. You know what I'm saying? There's a lack of compassion there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying a lot of the Japanese women aren't good women. What I'm saying to you is they just aren't raised that way. They aren't conditioned to be the way women are in the Western world. Like they aren't conditioned to be like your mother is, your grandmother. these women aren't raised to be that way. You know what I'm saying? That's part of the problem. See, a lot of times, coming from the Western world, especially coming from America, all those rules that we've learned growing up, it doesn't apply in Japan. That's part of the problem. See, there's a disconnect there. And this is why a lot of people have a hard time living in Japan. And a lot of them don't stay there very long because they can't adapt. And it's tough. I know it's tough. I've lived in Japan for almost 4 years. So if it was tough for me for almost 4 years, and there's some people that I've known went there for 6 months, and they had to get up out of there. I know it's tough. You have to be very open-minded to a lot of stuff. And, you know, coming from America going to Japan, it's kind of like, whoa, man. It's like a culture shock. Really. You know, it's some shit that you would probably hear and see over there, where it's like you're sitting around like, I never thought about that shit. I never thought about anything like that. They have a different perspective on a lot of things. So, either you can get a divorce, stay close to your kids and take care of your kids, because the kids are going to need you over there, or get at least 2 other women to take care of that lack, whatever it is. You're lacking in some type of area. It could be sexually. It could be a lack of compassion. It could be conversation. Whatever it is, just get that shit taken care of on the side and come back home and keep it pushing, man. That's what I would say about that, really. You know, it's unfortunate, but sometimes in a situation like that, where you're married and got kids with a woman, it's really a tough situation. You know what I'm saying? But because you can't just make a rational decision to say, "Oh, fuck this shit, I'm out of here. I want a divorce from this bitch." You know what I'm saying? It's not cut and dry like that all the time. You know, it's not the end all and be all, the solution to every marriage. But that's what I would do, you know. So, you know, I talk about a lot of these situations in my book called Love Can't Wait, which can be found on Amazon.com. And P.S. and by the way, check this out. Love Can't Wait, which can be found on Amazon.com. It's jam-packed. 150 pages. So, go check it out. So, if you like what you heard, subscribe to my channel. And if you want to hear me talk about some stuff that I wouldn't normally talk about on YouTube, join my Players Club. You can find out about that by clicking the link below as well. So until next time, I'm out.